Hello and welcome to TayTime. This week's parsha, Shabbos Vayelech, we're coming to the very, very end of Moshe's life. And I just want to talk about two things that he does in this parsha right at the end of his life. One of them is he sits down and he actually writes Sefer Torah. And now this is like this is the Sefer Torah, like the Sefer Torah that we have in our shuls today. And Moshe sits down and actually writes it and shows exactly how it's supposed to be. We see a very interesting concept with the Sefer Torah. In order for it to be kosher, every single word has to be exact. If one word or one letter, if one nakuda, one design above a letter is off or altered or broken or scratched in some way, then the whole Sefer Torah is not kosher. We see that Bnei Yisrael, Klal Yisrael, are compared to Sefer Torah, and that's one of the ways we can see it. If we have even one thing missing, one letter missing, one person who isn't whole, who isn't complete, then we as Klal Yisrael are not complete. It's very important for us to remember that, especially during this time of Shabbos Shuva, during this time of the Yom Noraim. We have to bring people with us. We can't just worry about ourselves because we come as a complete set. We come as a complete Sefer Torah. And if we don't bring everyone whole and complete with us, then we're not whole or complete. So another thing in this week's parsha is Moshe tells us about the mitzvah of Hakel, which is when Bnei Yisrael would be gathered and the Kohen Gadol would read from Torah. An interesting thing about Hakel is that like the children, young, old, in between, everyone would be gathered to come. And so some people ask, like, the children don't understand what's being read. Why are they there also? And the answer is that they understand the experience. They understand what's happening. They can speak a different language, the language of experience. I think if we put these two thoughts together, we can understand that in order to have everyone be whole and everyone be complete and not broken, we have to remember that not everyone speaks the same language and not everyone understands the same experiences. And if we could be more extra sensitive to understand and speak the language of everyone, then we can make sure that we're all complete and come together whole and have a great Shabbos Shuva.